Hello, this is Cat's Diamond Painting. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've joined me here before. I'm here today with a sneak peek from Diamond Art Club of Divine Authority by Ravynne Phelan. This arrived today. I thought that I wasn't going to be able to get this up till next week because the parcel went on holiday to Italy instead of coming directly from the US to the UK. So it didn't arrive yesterday as I hoped. But it has turned up this morning, so I'm hoping to get this up before the kit goes live, because this is part of Diamond Art Club's releases for today, Saturday the 23rd of November. So this one will be available from 9 AM Pacific time, 12 PM Eastern time, or 5 PM UK time if you have early access, which means that you are a Diamond or Ruby member of Diamond Art Club's rewards tier structure. Or it's half an hour later at 9:30 AM, 12:30 PM or 5:30 PM in those different time zones if you are waiting for general access. And if you live in a different time zone, just pop one of those into Google and ask it to tell you what time that is in your area. So thank you very much to Diamond Art Club for sending this over to me to show you today. It's looking really fabulous just from the box. So this is a round diamond painting. It's 50.6 by 70.7 centimetres. And on the side here, you can see the key stats. So this painting has 40 colours, including 3 Aurora Borealis and 3 Fairy Dust Diamonds. And I reckon this is going to be glowing. I have a real soft spot for paintings that have bright colours against a dark background. I really love that juxtaposition, and that is exactly what you get with this. And I'm willing to bet that we're going to find lots of those special drills in these glowing fire parts of the main and in the sun and those kind of places. So let's find out. I hope everyone's weekend is going well. It is an absolutely miserable day here in the UK. It's we have a storm blowing in, and it's not, you know, a scary storm or anything. There's no particular worries with it, but it is just grey and wet and blowy out there, and yeah, not nice. So it's a good day for staying in, sorting my videos and doing some diamond painting. Okay. Let me pull this out. So we have in here Diamond Art Club's Toolkit, which I will take you through in a moment. Oh, stuck to the back of that was this little pouch here that contains the sticker sheets and some other useful information. Again, I will cover that. And then I have my actual diamond painting here, which I will get to in a little while. And the trading card. So this is a bronze trading card, which I can tell from the back, this pattern. There's bronze, silver, gold and black trading cards, and once you collect a certain number of each, you can use this scratch off strip at the back to claim certain rewards like gift cards, or even if you collect quite a few, a custom kit from Diamond Art Club, which is very exciting. Bronze and gold can be a little hard to tell apart, but this pattern on the back identifies this one as a bronze. So yeah, another one for the collection. So let's start off with a look at the toolkit. These have been coming out for a few months now, so most people are probably familiar with them. But of course, you may be new to Diamond Art Club or not have purchased from them for a while, so I will take you through what we've got in here. So first of all, you get a roll of baggies, like we always had, always useful to have. And then you get your tray. So these are now stackable. They have a lid, they have a stopper, and they're much bigger than the old ones used to be. They're a really useful size, because I personally like trays of this sort of size a lot. I don't use really small ones, but equally really big ones don't work well in my workspace. So this is actually perfect for me. And inside here we have some extra bits. So we've got some extra places for the pen, which I'll show you in a moment, and some wax if you prefer that to putty, because the pen is now preloaded with Diamond Art Club's putty. Just waiting for my camera to catch up and focus there. So this end here, if you pull the lid off, you can see that that has got that white putty in it. And what you do is you twist this quite firmly, particularly if it's cold where you are. It can take a bit of oomph to get the putty to come up to the tip. This one's actually not too bad. And then you will see it start to ooze out the top. Break off any excess. Don't worry about wastage, because this is going to last you ages, and also you get an extra pack if you do run out. Oh, it's still oozing. It does do that, so don't twist it too far. It's best to go a little bit at a time. Oh dear, don't know what was going on with my voice there. If you do find that you run out, or if this is not your preferred putty, you can pull this section out and you can fill that chamber with your preferred putty or wax, which is why they've included this, because we all like different things and it's great that they're accommodating that. The placers go on this end, so this is where you can switch out this 4-placer for a 7-placer, or indeed that traditional single placer if you prefer. Oh, I give up. My camera's only just focusing as I'm ready to move on. Regular watchers of this channel will know I'm constantly fighting my camera to focus on the right thing. It's not ideal, but whatever. Okay, let me put all these away. And next up, let's take a look at this information pouch. So it says, thank you for your purchase. Pull these together to get into it. I'll put this aside for the moment. And in here you have got tips and tricks. You've got step-by-step instructions, just in case you're brand new to diamond painting. You've got save 20% off your first app purchase. Important to know, Diamond Art Club, that you never need to pay full price for their kits. So even if you've been buying from them for ages like I have, there are still discount codes available to you. But particularly if you are new to Diamond Art Club, there are some really great discounts available. I do have a couple of affiliate links in the description box below if you would like to check those out. So I have Cat20 that will give you 20% off your first ever purchase, or Cat10 which will give you $10 US off, or the equivalent in your local currency. So depending on the size of your order, one or the other might work out better for you. They are affiliate codes. I will make a small amount if you use those, so please don't feel obliged to use them at all, but make sure you do use a discount code. Do not just go on their website and pay full price, because they're just not expecting you to. There's always a discount code available. On this side, there is a link to their VIP Facebook group, a really great resource. And at the bottom here, there's just a run through of the kit content, so you can check off you've got everything you're expecting. And this little leaflet here, first off, contains stickers which you can use if you keep a logbook or just want to have some stickers. So these are all individual, as is this, and you've got a nice picture of the artwork there. It's pretty magnificent, isn't it? And then inside, here are the sticky labels. Lots of spare ones with this, because they have this set for them to do up to 100 colours, and this one only has 40, which is pretty moderate actually. A lot of diamond paintings are coming out with a lot of colours these days, so that may well appeal to some people if they prefer not to have such a long kitting out process. Kitting out? Kitting up even. Can't get my words straight today. So I'm guessing there's going to be a lot of 310, although often with paintings like this, you look at it and you see black, but actually when it comes to it, yeah, there's a lot of dark blues. So I think there's probably going to be quite big bags of 939, for instance, 824. Those are sort of darkish blues as well. We shall find out, because I will go through all the drills with you. And here are the special drills at the end. So you've got what looks to be a goldish AB, and then a sort of pale yellow one, and a blue one, and then you've got fairy dust drills. So just in case you're not familiar with those terms, again, I will show them to you. ABs have a special glitzy coating on them. AB stands for Aurora Borealis, so they give you that effect, that sort of oil slick effect, which is very pretty. And then fairy dust drills have a glitter coating, which sounds again quite glitzy, but it's actually quite a subtle effect. So it's sort of a good in-between zone between ABs and normal drills. I really like them. So there looks to be a yellowy orange fairy dust, a reddish one, and a white one. So I will have a go at finding out where these go on the canvas for you later. Okay, time to tuck into the actual canvas. So Diamond Art Club canvases come in this dust cover, which is branded. And I know some people prefer to keep their kits stored out of the boxes to save a little bit of room. So this gives you a good way to do that. It's also just an extra bit of protection, you know, in case of shipping mishaps, you know what can happen. Diamond Art Club canvases are made of tarpaulin, this trademarked canvas material, which I really enjoy. I have to mention it in my videos because it's very soft. I always like to give it a stroke, but also it's a really nice canvas weight. They are flexible and malleable. You don't have to really fight them, but also they're sturdy at the same time. So here are the colours. Okay, so there's a lot of dark colours in the painting. We've seen that from the image. And yeah, you can see a lot of those here, but actually it is the oranges that jump out at you. There is going to be a lot of those bright, bright colours. So hopefully it's not one where you're going to end up getting fed up of a particular colour, because actually you're going to be switching between them a lot. Very orangey, and then sort of blacks and blues and a few browns and reds as well. Nice. There is a fair amount of 310 because I can see 3 bags just there, 4 even. I'll take a proper look at those in a moment, but first off, I'm just going to take a peek at the canvas. I'm going to roll it back on itself because as a poured glue canvas, I can do that without damaging the glue, and it just means that it flattens out nice and quickly. Diamond Art Club canvases are self-flattening as well, so you can just open it out and leave it, and over time it will flatten. To be honest, that's something that I have been told. I've never done it because I'm not patient enough, and you don't need to because this is a very easy process. Look how clear that canvas is. Okay, here it is. Wow, that is stunning. That is really, really, what's the word I'm looking for? Just like visually appealing. There's something really satisfying about it. I quite enjoy paintings like this where you have a kind of colouring in effect. Do you know what I mean by that? So with this one, I would potentially do the orangey colours as the outlines and then go back and fill them in with black. It's often the other way around, but not with this one. Let me just show you the top as well. There's that part. This sun, I think, is going to be gorgeous, and I'm betting that some of those special drills are finding their way into here. Yeah, the black dot on a white background, that is that white fairy dust in the centre there, and also scattered through it like stars. That's going to be really pretty. And the P is the yellowy orange fairy dust, and the reddish fairy dust. Those are both also present in this section. It's really pretty. Wow. I know that Ravynne Phelan is a very popular artist at DAC. There have been a lot of pieces by this artist, and they're very aesthetically pleasing. I enjoy looking at them a lot. Fair amount of blocking I'm seeing as well. So down here, there's quite a lot of what's probably 310. Yes, it is. 310 around here, and then in these sections it's not a very blocky painting, but there's small sections of it. So if I worked on this in a section, I would probably find it was a little bit slow doing all the different lines because the colours might vary, but then I would go through and fill in all the black, and that bit would be a bit quicker. But yeah, on the whole, I would say it is not a particularly blocky painting, but there are little bits of it. So it's a good mixture, I guess, which is what a lot of us look for. Confetti is where you are changing your drills all the time in your tray because you keep having to change colour. Colour blocking is a large section, like here you just have a fair bit of black, for instance, just in case you're not familiar with that terminology. Right, I'm going to put this to the side for the moment and then go through the drills. Okay, I have a really, really long strip of drills here for some reason. So yeah, I've just been manhandling them into position so I can show you. So first up we have 915, then 824, 947, 918, 2 bags of that one. 741 is 2 bags again. With only 40 colours, there's probably going to be quite a few colours that are dominant, I would expect. And here is the first AB. So if you did not know what I was talking about when I was describing those earlier, that's a good example where you can see that glitzy coating, and that's going to provide beautiful accents. Then I've got 2 bags of 3857, And only 2 bags of 939, so I was wrong. There's not such a huge amount of that one. 3 bags of 740, 336, and then there are those 4 fat bags. These are big old bags of black of 310. Next up, I have got 327, 300, and here is the first fairy dust. These ones are really hard to capture on camera, but you can hopefully just about see that extra glittery coating to them. 322, it's a really nice shade of blue actually. I'm a bit of a sucker for blue. 154, Z743, so another fairy dust for you there. 938, AB3078, another AB to take a peek at, and Z900, so quite a big bag of this last one. I will say we've covered quite a lot of the special drills there in these smallish bags, so maybe not quite as much as I was expecting. They've been a bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? They've not gone OTT with the special drills. And with a round painting in particular, that's going to be really sparkly with all those dark colours. I can see why maybe special drills wouldn't be as necessary, because all those blacks and dark blues are going to be so shimmery. And I suspect that's probably one of the reasons they would have chosen to render this in round. I love square drills, but they aren't quite as shiny. Then you've got 162, 3845, really small bags of these. 211 with a little straggler, 783, 728, 924, 718, 782, 209. Put your brain in, cat. 780, AB3755. That should be the last of the special drills if I have kept count correctly. 898, 791, 208, 400, 520, 3855, 402, 3837 and 3823. So lots of different colours on this strip, but there's not huge amounts of them in the canvas. And just as I thought, the dominant colours are the blacks, the navy blues and the oranges. So yeah, it's going to be really striking, isn't it? That juxtaposition of colours. Okay, I am going to put all of these aside. I've managed to somehow take the glue off the bag that the drills came in when opening it, so I'm going to have to sellotape them in there. And I'm going to come back to you with me panning over the canvas so that you can see it all a bit more up close. So what do you reckon? Pretty majestic, eh? Very, very lion-like. I think the colouring and the effect of this mane like it's on fire is just very appropriate for how we think of as lions. It's a really good depiction. If you hear any rustling in the background, sorry, that's Harry. Harry is my cat. He's decided to come interrupt me. Okay, so I thought I would take a quick look and see where I can spot special drills. I did cover some of that earlier. So the white fairy dust, that is speckled everywhere as these stars and in the sun. Really like that. And then I also covered how the other two were in the sun. But I also see those through the mane. So the red one in particular, and I think there was quite a big bag of that. That's quite heavily used in all these bits of the mane. The P symbol for the yellow one. That one I don't see as much outside of the centre. And I think that was a smaller bag, so that checks out. Oh no, I tell a lie, there is a bit down here. But yeah, that one's a little more sparing. Oh yeah, some other bits up there too. And then the ABs, so let me have a look. This sort of arrow symbol type thing, and then this U, and then this tick, just so you know what I'm talking about. So I do see the twisty round arrow going all through the mane in various places. The U symbol for the paler AB, that is also up here in the sun, and it's also speckled in places around the mane. And the blue one, where is that tick hiding? Because there's not so much of that one. Ah, there's a little bit. Oh, Harry. He's annoyed about the weather, so he's knocking things off counters, as cats are likely to do. So there's a little bit here and here and here and here and here. I think that might be that for that one. It's just in those sort of spots of colour. Oh, Harry. Sorry, just moving him so he can stop causing havoc where I can't reach him. Yes. Where was I? Yeah, so I think that's it for the special drills for the most part. I'm sure I will have missed some, but just as a general gist, you've got them packed into the sun, you've got stars speckled through it, and then they're quite a heavy presence in all the orangey red parts of the mane, which makes perfect sense. And like I say, that is going to be a gorgeous juxtaposition against the dark, dark colours. So yeah, very, very striking. I think the effect of this painting is going to be gorgeous when it's done. Right, I'm going to leave that there so that I can get on and edit this and upload it so you have a chance of watching it before the painting goes on sale, in case that helps anyone make a decision on whether to purchase it or not. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this, and if you have, please consider dropping a like on the video. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel and you would like to stick around, I would love to have you do that. Please consider subscribing. I put out content along these lines regularly. I do sneak peeks, I do my own unboxings, I occasionally do whip and chats or kitten chats, I do post reviews, all the usual things basically. Oh, Harry. He just has to get involved. Yeah, okay. Have a lovely weekend, everyone. Bye bye.